Hello everybody, the next lecture will be about one-the expressions in TypeScript. What we're going to see is what are one-the expressions, we're going to review their syntax, and then we'll see what are the benefits of using one-the expressions. So one-the functions. One-the functions, also called arrow functions, are a more concise way to write anonymous functions that are used very often in JavaScript and TypeScript. To clearly review the advantages of arrow functions, let's analyze the following example. So, we've got a typical anonymous function. It is passed as parameter to the filter function on the array. The body of the function contains one simple equality comparison, but we will have to write an entire function which includes the function keyword, opening and closing curly braces, and the return keyword. That's a lot of extra stuff, and you have to read and write for only a single line of code. And here how we will do it. We'll say let books equals allBooks.filter, and here I'm saying function that receive book opening. Here I have to close it, and here I'm saying return if book.author equals some string. Well, here is the same code from the previous example implemented using an arrow function. Let's see how much better that is. So I'm saying let books equals allBooks.filter, and then I just said books arrow function, and this is read as goes to. So I'm saying book goes to, and here book.author equals the string. So you can see that I don't have the function, I don't have this within the brackets book, then I don't have the opening curly brace and closing, I just have .filter, and with arrow function book goes to this one. And book represents the current value inside the array which you're iterating. So on the left are parameters of the function, and on the right is the body of the function. Now, one-the function syntax. Well, arrow functions with empty parameters list. Then we'll say books.forEach, empty brackets, goes to console.log done reading. And here's some arrow function with single parameter. Then I'll say books.forEach, title goes to console.log title, and with multiple parameters. So I would say books.forEach, open bracket, and say title, index, and array, close bracket, goes to, and console.log, and here we use them. The rule is parentheses are required around parameters unless you have only one parameter. So arrow functions with multiple parameters and multi-lines body. Let's see how this looks like. I'm saying books.forEach, receiving title, index, and array, and then I say goes to, and I can open and close curly brackets, and here I have my body. So I can have console.log something, line 1, line 2, and return statement if the function must return a value. If you have a function with multi-lines body, you must use curly braces in order to wrap the function body. So you can define a variable which is of type function using the following syntax. I can say var func variable is type of, and here I have the brackets, where I say here type of string, and this goes to string. And later how we can use it? Well, I can say func variable is equal to function that receive here from string, the same that we have here. And this returns some string. Or I can say func variable is equal to here, which is from type string, and goes to the here is. So I can say directly goes to the result. And then I can say console.log, and I can call this function, pass the required parameter, and receive the result here is, for example, 2017. So a side benefit of using our arrow functions is how they handle the often confusing this variable. Arrow functions capture the value of this variable at function creation, but not function invocation. So the standard way is I'm saying function book2, and here, let's say if I want to capture the value of this to use it later, I would say let self equals this, and this is my body. Or I can say function book, and this is the arrow functions way, where I can say this.publishDate equals 2016, standard usage of this, and I can say set interval. So here I'm saying empty braces goes to console.walk instead of this. So you can see that this is much more shorter and with less keywords to write down. And that was everything from this lecture.